Hi guys, well welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I've been cleaning up my garage and I'm exhausted. I feel like I've actually shifted house, but I've cleared enough space that I can actually get my little sports car in here, my little Porsche Boxster, so that I can work on it inside out of the weather. Now a project today, while I was clearing up my garage, I came across this little shelf that had some beautiful die-cast cars on it, and they're quite big. You can see my hand. It is really, I suppose it's about 11 to 12 inches long. It's quite a good size replica of a beautiful Lamborghini. It is just gorgeous, and it is a lovely color as well. It's looks like it's had a body wrap with the matte finish on this body, this Lamborghini. But it was filthy, just absolutely covered in dust. There was about 3 or 4 die-cast models on this shelf. So just for the sake of the thumb and the clickbait, I put a barn find because I'm going to roll it out. I rolled it out, literally rolled it out onto my desk, and I'm going to restore it and clean it up like it's brand new again. So the big question, like they all say on these kind of videos, is it going to start? Well, I don't know. I'm not small enough to get in there and turn the key, but as you can see, all the doors open. It's got the gold wing doors. The back engine cover opens, so you can actually see the engine and everything in there. We'll have another good look around once I finish cleaning it up. Also the bonnet. Pretty sure the bonnet lifts up as well. If I can get my fingernail under there and lift up the bonnet. It's a bit stuck. But the bonnet lifts up. The wheels do turn, so we can stage it, put it on our shelf once it's all cleaned up and looking absolutely gorgeous. But it is a lovely model, guys. A lovely die-cast. Just love the colour. And it was a gift, actually, many moons ago that I'd forgotten about. Now today, what are we going to need to clean up this die-cast car? We need a few tools. We need a magnifying glass. We need some tissues. I've got a brush here, which we're going to use to get inside the car and clean around the seats and the steering wheel. And we've also got a cotton bud and a cup of water. Now, it is a 1/18 scale Lamborghini Aventador. That's the model. Look, there's nothing under the bonnet there. Someone's stolen the engine. It's like my Porsche when I open the bonnet. I always have people on, especially older people who know nothing about cars. I open the bonnet and say, look, someone stole my engine yesterday. I reported it to the police. Just for a bit of a laugh. They say, oh, it's a Porsche. The motor's in the back. So I said, well, I hope it is. Let's have a look. And I opened the back of the Porsche. And of course there's no motor in the back either because the Porsche Boxster is mid-engine. So I say, see, it's completely gone. Someone's stolen the engine. So with the Porsche Boxster and the Ferrari, I think is pretty much the same. The engine is actually tucked in just behind the driver's seat. So it's sort of, so you've got a boot where you can load and store stuff and carry luggage, and you've also got an empty boot at the front as well. But anyway, this is a Lamborghini, completely different again, and let's get to work and start cleaning this up and see if it can actually drive again, huh? See if we can start it up. Right, let's get going. Right, first thing I'm going to do is to take one of the tissues, dip it into the water, and just slowly, very gently, without hard rubbing or scrubbing, slowly start to take off the dust. It sort of turns into mud once it hits the tissue, so you need to turn it over often. Give it more of a dip there. Just slowly take all the dust off. Quite a few different layers in these louvers at the back, the rear window. So we're going to use the cotton bud for that to get into all the little gaps. open the door and I'm going to use the brush to just gently get inside the car and sweep around those edges. I don't want to get water inside the car, so I'm going to use the brush just to gently get in, brush the seats, get the loose dust off the seats and the headrests. I don't know if you can get in there and actually see the colour of those seats. Beautiful leather seats in there. All the details of the leather centre console. Also, the brush is good for the mag wheels. You can see the calipers in there. The calipers match the colour of the car. Don't know if you can actually see that. Give these nice wheels a bit of a brush, get the dust out there. Come around here. Don't know if you can see that in the camera view or not. I'll do some shots later. Zoom in on the engine bay there so you can get a good look at the detail. It's just beautiful. Okay, right, close that. I think we're now ready for our detailing, and just to bring up that really nice finish again. Okay, so what we're going to use to bring this finish up really beautiful is the floor polish, polishing oil, linseed birch polishing oil. So I'm actually going to put this on with the brush. I almost need a little pot to put it in, but I'll try putting it in the lid. Hopefully it won't all leak out onto the table. Okay, as I put the oil on, you can see the colour just lift right out. It just really pops of the floor polish. You can see the half I've done and the half I haven't done. It's just beautiful. So just on this final stage now, I'm going to take off any excess oil so it doesn't actually look like it's got a liquid dripping all over it. But look at that colour. Doesn't that colour just come up? Just comes up gorgeous, doesn't it? Right, let's put it on the display stand and have a look at it. so that's that little project finished. I cleaned this little Ferrari a bit earlier on. I still got a few more to clean here. I've got the Aston Martin, the James Bond replica Aston Martin, and I got a few more up here to polish. So I got a bit of work ahead of me, but it's all good fun. Cheers, guys. Make a comment, hit the like. See you on the next video.